All right, so we'll start off with the second round. To see that you're first. Who you got?
Okay, I got one quick question. If a player is kind of like a flex player where he can play in multiple positions, I can pick which place I want to put him in.
That's a good question. You know what?
No, I wouldn't say that. No.
I was going to say let's go with the commission.
No, I would say whatever he is like officially listed as.
Officially listed as.
Well,
But that's the thing. Like this next pick.
I think I know who you're going with, and I think
because in today's era, you can't really officially list that unless you're choosing somebody from like the last 5 years. But if you're going to the 90s and stuff, players were listed at certain positions. Although they played.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, Larry Bird is
positions.
definitely a small forward. But my
forward.
next pick, I'm talking.
Yes.
My next pick, I'm talking about. He's a depending what you guys say. It depends on how I pick this next one. So,
No,
if it's somebody in the last 5 years, we can kind of like if they play more, it's kind of positionless ball. We can kind of pick where we want to put him, right?
Just say the damn name, man. We'll tell you that.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis. I'm going with this guy because not only does he give you things both on offense and defense, I think at the end of the year we probably haven't even seen his best 5 years statistically in terms of what he brings statistically. So what do you guys? I'm taking Anthony Davis. Are you guys looking at him as a center or as a power forward?
Power forward.
Power forward.
Not even a question.
All right. Anthony Davis is who I'm going with my 6th pick.
Okay. Should I didn't even consider him in my
man, neither did I, man. I think you might be looking at it.
But it works though, right? It's last 40 years, it works.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah, it's early though. But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He's early, but if you look at his numbers, right? He has MVP numbers both for defense and offense. You look at his blocks. You look at his rebounding, his points.
What are they? What are they?
Was he at 26, 27? That's his best year, but
no.
You're looking at 24 and 10 right now.
24 in his career. I say best year is probably 26, 27. Yeah, I'm going with Anthony Davis.
Yeah, 24 and 10. Yeah, he can.
That's nice. Yeah.
There's some other powers out there, man.
Well, you know what? I wanted, as I said, I wanted to flex for you guys. You guys are telling me I got to pick this thing.
If you're talking from a fantasy standpoint, Headley, that's a great pick.
Yes. Fantasy, that's what I'm saying. We're talking fantasy. We're not talking reality.
But you know what? I gotta say this though. You statistically, yeah. But if you're gonna look at all statistics, like games played, like and injury prone, he wouldn't be like a guy you would want to draft.
But we're not doing that.
Well, we're doing statistics, right? We're looking at
but we're not talking about injury. We're not talking about injury games.
Oh, but no. We're talking about injury prone.
No, we're not talking about injury. We're talking about his averages.
No,
correct?
Yeah, but I'm saying to you,
all right, thank you.
If we're looking at it if you're looking at it from a fantasy standpoint, if you're looking at all career, like everything, like games played and or whatever stats, whatever you can like. I'm saying I wouldn't choose a guy. I'm saying personally,
okay.
I wouldn't choose a guy who potentially goes down every year.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's all. I'm not going to
but it's your squad, so
it's your squad. But I'm saying, like, if I'm choosing an all fantasy team and the guy's injury prone, I don't look at him at the same eyes as somebody who was playing.
Well, too bad we're not doing that this time. All right.
I am when I'm choosing my players. No soft players on my squad, man.
And you know what? I'm looking at his stats right now. I mean, the guy's a career 1.5 steals and 2.5 blocks, essentially.
Exactly. When you look at his defense numbers,
yeah,
he gives you some good. He gives you some
great
defense
numbers.
On
the floor, when he's on the floor, he's definitely going to end. His career is going to end as maybe top 5 power forwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so. Yeah,
absolutely.
But
he's
not there now. He's not there now, though.
No, not yet. No, I mean, he's still got time.
No, and this is all time. We're choosing players. This is like not all time.
We said best 5 years.
80s and after. 80s and after.
We said best 5 years.
Yeah, but you're still looking at a smaller game count in those 5 years.
Okay, but still, that's why I asked questions at the beginning,
you
right?
can look at 5 years and guys can play like 30 games and his numbers will be higher than somebody who plays 5.
Dude, that's why I was asking for a clarification before.
Well, you did get clarification.
No, but
you
you
got 5 years.
No,
stats.
it's fine because really when you look at it, like he got drafted in 2012, right? So he's put in 8 years. He's in his 9th year.
This
Enough
might
time.
be his first year where he did not get injured, and I'm shocked. Like he went through the whole bubble and without getting injured. I'm amazed, to be honest.
But you know what? Some of that too, I think some of that is funny. I think some of that is LeBron. Because a lot of times you saw every time he went down, when he was with the Hornets, he was like, and he was getting carried off.
Oh, I thought you meant LeBron's,
what are you talking about, Julian? We don't talk about that on the recording.
LeBron doesn't go down, man. LeBron does not go down. AD gets to that team and he does not go down.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Julian. I don't even know.
Training. I'm talking about the training.
No, I know.
Diet and
the diet and the training is world class. It's definitely world class.
Yeah, good pick, Henry. Good pick.
All
right, Randall, you're up next. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Black Mamba, man. You know what I mean? Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? All around, great stats. 25. 5 rebounds per game, almost 5 assists per game, 1.5 steals per game. So it adds in that category. And I didn't even really realize that he was almost at 1.5 threes per game. So he kind of fills the stat liner. I need a 2-guard, and there's not many going to be. It's hard to find a good 2-guard, and a lot of them are taken off the board already. So I'm going to go with him.
What is Kobe's?
A lot of them taken off the board already. There's only one shooting guard taken off the board.
2. What are you talking about?
Who else?
Jordan.
Jordan.
I thought Larry was under a shooting guard, but he's under
he's a small forward. He's a big man. No, I was asking, what is Kobe's career field goal percentage? Just out of curiosity. I don't know.
If I had to guess, let me guess it. I would say 40, 42?
45.
45?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be less than that, actually.
Yeah, 45%. Like
That's
roughly
really
around
great.
it's a roughly
that's actually pretty great.
That's what
actually takes a lot of shots.
Yes,
it is.
I'm shocked. Turnovers.
The man took 50. The man took 50 shots his last game, man. 50 shots, man. Like that to me was like that last game was mind-boggling to me, man.
That's Kobe. That's the way he should have went out. Exactly how he did.
No, you know what the joke is with that last game? I sat there and I was like, do I watch Kobe's last game or do I watch Golden State try to make history? I went with Golden State.
I did too.
And I missed the Jordan game.
I did too, but I came back and caught like the last maybe like part of the fourth quarter with him. But go ahead.
You guys decided to watch the Golden State game.
Anthony, we can't see on the screen.
My fault. You decided to go over the Golden State game over Kobe's last game, knowing good and well that boy was not going out like a sucker.
Yeah,
you knew
I already told you it was a mistake, Anthony. Like, what do you want to do? Rub it in
that? But even Cal was over here talking about. He said, "Yeah, I caught that Golden State game."
I did, man. I did. I haven't lost a day of sleep either. I don't regret it. The funny thing is, like, I you know what? Like, I remember, I think it was even telling Randall this yesterday. I can't say I was a fan of Golden State. Like, they weren't my favorite team, but I sure watched them like they were though. So like during that time, like Julian, these guys could say I'm a huge fan of Steph, right? From Davidson, from like his freshman year. So when he was riding like that, I was like, I was all in. And with Kobe at that time, I mean, God rest his dead, but at that time, I was just like, at that point in time, I was kind of like, all right, like, I'll come back to it. So when I saw the amount of shots he had, I was just like, man, this man put up 50 shots. It's insane. Man, I'm kind of stalling a little bit because I was hoping I get Kobe. Shoot. So you know what? I'm gonna roll the. I can't even say I'm gonna roll the dice, because you guys have taken some of the small forwards that I wanted. So I'm gonna roll the dice here, and I'm gonna say Kevin Durant.
Damn.
Yep. I'm gonna say KD. I mean, for all the obvious reasons, but I mean, just looking at the stats here, 27-7 a night, 4 assists. He's giving you almost 40% from three. Actually, the field goal percentage actually is really good. He's actually, for his career, he's like 49 overall, that's actually really impressive considering the amount of shots he shoots from outside.
Word.
And yeah, and he's still giving you a steal and a block every time too, which I think is huge. You know what I mean? So especially from that position. So I'm gonna go with the points. I'm gonna go with the shots. I'm gonna get a lot of threes. You know, I kind of wanted. It's funny. I kind of wanted Larry Bird because I know if you played in this era, you would like the amount of threes he would get would be ridiculous. Yeah. So I was just saying before, like, you know, when it comes to KD, just the threes and the efficiency, man. I can't go wrong. And really after taking him, I think it's, you know, especially when it comes to efficiency, you know, it gets a little, I shouldn't say dicey, but it does take a little dip. It does go down just a little bit. Anybody want to contest my pick? KD, too young?
No,
not at all.
no.
I was hoping you probably left alone.
Yeah,
that's a good pick.
Yeah, you know, and if this is actually a real live team, you know, actually no, I shouldn't say that. Never mind. All right, go ahead, Anthony. Who's your next pick?
My pick is going to be a 5-man, David Robinson. The numbers he's putting up: 21 and 11 rebounds. What's getting me right now is the fact that, I mean, obviously the field goal percentage is high out there. The turnover ratio is at 2.4, but the blocks per game is at 3. Steals per game is at 1.4. The assists for a big 2.5, I would say is pretty decent for a 5-man. But just for the fact that the points, field goals, and rebounds, the numbers are pretty high out there. It's looking good. And the thing is, I actually have another player that I wanted. I wanted to pick ahead of him, but I just thought that the numbers that he was putting up were better, especially for a center position. You know, field goal obviously is going to be up there for a center, but just the fact that you get the points, the rebounds, but his field goal is a 3-point field goal percentage, not even that bad. I mean, for most bigs, they're not shooting 25%. So again, I'm trying to look at that where my 3-point field goals don't go down.
Nah, and you know what? He's the big that gets kind of forgotten in history too, man. There's another one too. Him and Larry Bird, they're the two guys that like get forgotten because in that '90s thing, we always talk about Akeem, we talk about Shaq, Kareem. You know what I mean? He's always like fourth on that list of the modern era. But stat wise, I mean, that guy was unbelievable, man.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal athlete as well. Holy smokes! Yeah, and I like that pick actually. That's a good pick. So Julian, who do you got?
All right, so I got back-to-back picks here. So my second pick will be another guard from Team Light Skin. I think I know who this is going to be. We're going with Steph Curry. I don't think there's a lot of explanation that needs to be done here.
Nah,
I don't know who has the most career 3-pointers right now. Is it Steph? Is it Steph? Yeah.
No, but he's gonna pass that.
He's gonna pass it.
Go past that by the time it's done. I mean, a lot of guys are, but he's gonna go way past that.
So you know, with Steph, you're getting 3 balls, you're getting assists, you're getting points for sure.
What's his career assist?
I think it was 5. Well, let me take a look here.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Draymond's the one that leads that team in assists.
No, his career rebound is 4.5, and his career 6.6. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got to be up there.
6.6.
And steals per game are 3.6. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Wow. That's
No,
higher
sorry.
than I thought.
No, sorry. Steals per game are 1.7, and threes per game are 3 points.
Oh,
Okay, that makes more sense.
I thought it was higher than that. But even though I'm still getting all my categories filled up here pretty much, he even shoots a great free throw percentage, free throw percentage. We know that. Field goal percentage is at, what are we looking at? Well, his 3-point percentage career wise is 40%, 43.5%. His field goal is 47, almost 48 if you want to round up.
Yeah.
We'll round down.
So he's giving me everything that I want from that point guard position, and he is a point guard, right? Are we gonna?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right? He's a point guard. You know, some may argue because
No, he's a point guard.
No, he's a point guard, man.
Yeah, that's who I have.